So I've got a Frankenstein, a devil, a skeleton, a clown, a sailor, a cowboy, so a real mix in there. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this week's video, which is a bit of a fun Halloween themed one. This is 10 Halloween outfits / costume ideas. It's a video I've been wanting to do for about a year, and it's basically a bit of a look back over my past Halloween looks from the last 6 years, with a few bonus ones thrown in there as well. Now these are some of my favourite looks that I've ever done. I absolutely love Halloween, love dressing up, love going out and seeing what other people have done with their costumes. So yeah, I really wanted to share these past looks with you guys, just in the hope of giving you some outfit ideas for Halloween. Perhaps you're stuck for an idea, you're not quite sure what you're going to go as yet, then I'm hoping this video will give you a little bit of inspiration. So you'll see as I go through the rail that a lot of these items are items from like my everyday wardrobe. So really it's about piecing the right items together to create a lot of these looks. So you know, you just need perhaps the addition of like an accessory or an item from a vintage shop or like a charity shop even. So you know, there's really no need to go out and buy a whole new outfit that you're going to wear once, like never wear again and end up throwing away. So all the items on the rail here, anything that I can find that's still available or similar will be linked down below. So I'll break down the outfits into like the different Halloween looks. And if you've got any questions, then leave me a comment down below. So I'm going to take you back to 2015 to begin with. And this was the first year that I kind of really went for it in terms of makeup. So this year was a Rockabilly Frankenstein. And I was really inspired by these images that I found on Google. They were basically like illustration, kind of cartoon images of like rockabilly versions of like skeletons, like devils, Frankensteins. So that kind of inspired me for like that year and like a few years after. Now I'd love to put these images on the screen here, but I don't own them. So what I've done is I've saved them all onto a Pinterest board, which I'll leave linked down below. But yeah, this was kind of, my idea was to do like a younger, kind of cooler, like more handsome version of Frankenstein. And I actually copied a makeup tutorial on YouTube of a bride of Frankenstein, just because I thought it would like be like prettier and probably just easier to do overall and not so kind of gruesome and whatever. But yeah, if you want to know more about the makeup, I've actually done a step-by-step guide over on my blog. So I'll just show some of the blog here on the screen. So that has like every look from the different years. Yeah, a breakdown, kind of step-by-step guide of the makeup, what I used, and of the outfit I wore, kind of similar as well. And so in terms of the makeup that I use, I'll talk more about that at the end of the video, but I just used a very simple kind of like affordable makeup palette from Superdrug. I've also got a few other suggestions for things that I've used over the years as well, which I really like, so I'll leave all those things linked down below as well. So aside from the green makeup, it was also the first year that I used the FX transfers, and I really like these. I think they just really elevate and help elevate your look, kind of more than just, you know, the makeup. So of course it was Frankenstein, so I used a couple of bolts which I had on either side of my neck. Now these are really easy to use. They just come with like a clear backing and you just like fix them on. I would recommend though like fixing them or kind of sticking them onto like dry skin, like just clean dry skin. Don't put them on at the end like over your makeup because they just won't stay on. So I would say like put your outfit on, do the FX transfers, and then do the makeup last, and then your hair. Yeah, in terms of hair actually, I kind of just went for like a really big quiff. So yeah, just really kind of go for it with like the hairdryer, like hairspray, and just go really kind of big. I think the bigger the better. And I actually typically don't get my hair cut before Halloween, just so I have like more length. Even if the sides are a bit long, you could just kind of scrape them back, like, yeah, just to kind of give you like that kind of that hairstyle. Or you can go for just like a slick back kind of look. I've also done that with like wet gel. I've done that in the past as well, and I think that works really well. So I'll go through the outfit now. For the purpose of the video, I'm gonna insert some cutaway clips here of me wearing the different outfits. For the video, I've just done a simple like skeleton or like skull makeup, and just, didn't do my ears or my neck, just because I was like changing in and out of so many clothes. I didn't want to get makeup over everything, but I would say definitely when you go to do your makeup on the night, make sure that you include your ears and your neck, just because I think it really like helps to finish off the look. So in terms of clothing, I've done a very classic like 50s kind of greaser rockabilly look. So all you need for this one is a white t-shirt. Now I'll tell you kind of what brands I have. I mean, honestly, like any brand will do, if it's Primark or like, you know, whatever. This particular one's from Uniqlo. They're like my go-to for basic tees. But yeah, white t-shirt, then a pair of dark blue slim fit jeans. These are the Dylan Fit from River Island. Any jean will do, even if it's black or even like a lighter blue, just as long as I think they're like a slim fit. White t-shirt tucked in, straight away you've got like a 50s look. Then to kind of give it that greaser kind of style, a Hawaiian print shirt I think is brilliant, and I especially love this one. This is the one I wore on the night. Love the black and the grey. I think it's perfect for Halloween. This kind of dark, like stormy kind of, yeah, Hawaiian print I thought was just perfect. So yeah, get yourself like a Hawaiian print. If you've put them away for the summer, get them out and make sure it's got like the 50s kind of Revig, like Cuban collar. and that will just give you, yeah, like the greaser kind of 50s look straight away. Then for shoes, classic penny loafer. I mean, you can't get more 50s than that, with the white socks. Think of like Elvis, think of like Grease, and that will just, yeah, give you like that 50s look straight away. And then to finish off, to kind of give it that like cool, kind of rockabilly, kind of bad boy edge, a leather biker jacket is all you need. So this one's like one of my favorite ones. It's a vintage one I've had for years. It's got like the tassel detail here. But yeah, I wore this jacket for, yeah, a number of years at Halloween, doing these like rockabilly looks. I mean, it even has like white makeup still on the jacket. So yeah, that definitely shows you that I've worn this at Halloween. It's here on the collar as well. But yeah, just turn the collar up and just, yeah, you're done. That is your 50s Rockabilly Frankenstein. Okay, moving on to 2016. This was the year I did, again, a rockabilly look, but it was this time a devil. So you'll see the makeup this year was red. And I again went for the FX transfers. This time I did horns. So again, yeah, I put those on first. They were great. They also came with like a little like blood like tube, just to like, so I just painted them with the blood. And then, yeah, overall the makeup was red. And then I went for like a simple, really simple all black outfit. So I just did a black t-shirt and then a black pair of jeans. These are my new ones. They're the H&M Selvage jeans. But yeah, any pair of like black, skinny, slim fit, regular fit jeans will do. I think that's the great thing about Halloween, that you can just go quite simple and go all black, but then kind of, you know, go for it a bit more perhaps with your makeup. Again, I just did like a big quiff that year. Then in terms of shoes, I actually had a pair of black high top Converse, like the classic like Chuck Taylor All-Stars. But this year, if I was to do it again, I actually now have the Flame Vans, which I think would be so perfect if I was to do it again. Yeah, wear these shoes. And I think, you know how you can get like those 50s kind of Revere collar shirts with like the flame print as well? I think if I was to do it again, I would definitely try and find one of those shirts. I think it'd be so great to match with the trainers as well. And then, yeah, just finished off with the classic leather biker jacket, just to finish off that Rockabilly Devil look. Okay, so moving on to 2017. This year I just went for like a simple like skeleton look, very classic. Again, did the Rockabilly kind of theme or like version of it. This was the last year that I was doing this Rockabilly theme. And yeah, because the makeup was like black and white, that kind of black and white skull, I just went for like a black and white overall look. So again, I went for the white t-shirt for that kind of 50s look. And then I went for a pair of like black trousers. These are again like the Slim Fit Dylan from River Island. They're just like a pair of like black slim fit chinos. If you've got any kind of pair of black trousers, that will do, or like even a pair of black jeans. I mean, that's really all you need. And then I actually went vintage shopping, and it's, yeah, vintage shopping is one of the things that I love to do kind of all year round, but especially at Halloween. I think you can really find some really cool things. And I think if you've got a character in your head, definitely check out vintage shops, charity shops. I mean, there's so much that you can find there for cheaper as well. So yeah, I found this shirt in a vintage shop, and like, I mean, as you can see, it's quite big, but I think like you can just kind of work around things, you know, if they don't quite fit you. Yeah, and I ended up just kind of tucking it in and it was fine. But I really like the black and white stripes of this one, and it's kind of got this like barbed wire detail, which I thought was just perfect for Halloween. So yeah, really happy to have found that shirt that year. And then in terms of shoes, so I kind of went for like a little bit of a smarter look this year, and I had a pair of like black leather penny loafers, but last year I actually found these on H&M. And I thought these were so perfect to, you know, kind of tie in with like the whole black and white theme. So yeah, unfortunately these are no longer available, but yeah, I just thought if I was to do that look again, I would definitely include these black and white penny loafers. I think they'll just finish the look off so well. So just keeping in with the kind of 50s theme, I just wanted to throw this one in there as well. I actually did do this one, but I'm not sure I've got any photos of it. But it's just like a 50s kind of high school jock. And I think you can either do like a skeleton makeup or even like a zombie version. I think would be really cool. And all you need is just like a varsity jacket. So if you've already got a varsity jacket in your wardrobe, that's honestly all you need for this look. White t-shirt underneath, like we'll just give you that jock kind of 50s look straight away. For this look, I've just gone for a pair of light blue regular fit selvage weave jeans. These are kind of a recent pair of mine from H&M, but honestly any pair of jeans will do with this one. I mean, even if you wanted to do like a track pants or something, I think that would work fine as well. And then yeah, a pair of high top Converse is all you need for this one. Okay, so moving on to 2018, this year I did like a scary clown, and again I went for like the FX transfers. These were actually scars, but I think I cut them, yeah, and just put them like on either side of my mouth, just to kind of give that like really quite gruesome kind of elongated like clown smile. And then I also did, you know, in some like clown makeup you kind of have like, they do like lines kind of going across the eyes. I yeah, instead of doing the makeup I used the scars as well, just to kind of give that impression. And then yeah, just like white face. I think if I was to do the makeup again, I'd do the nose like a little bit more, like less perfect. And then yeah, like red mouth was pretty much kind of the look with the makeup this year. And yeah, and as I said, I did the scar, applied the scars on first before applying like the face paint. So I was really inspired by, I don't know if any of you guys watch American Horror Story, but it was the season, I think it was season 7, Cult, where like, what's the actor's name? Is it Evan Peters? He's like the ringleader of this like kind of punk, like scary clown kind of gang. So I remember watching that series and being really inspired by it, so I wanted to do a bit of a punk kind of version of a clown that year. So again, really simple. I just went for like a black t-shirt. Then I had a pair of black jeans. So yeah, the same outfit pretty much as like the devil. But then to kind of give it a bit more of like a punk look, I added these skinny red braces. These are like a pair of braces that I had from years ago. These are like a Top Man pair actually. So I thought, yeah, the red kind of tied in with like the red of the makeup and just gave it like a bit of a punk look. Then for jacket, I just went for like my vintage MA1 bomber jacket. So if you've got like a black bomber, this is, yeah, perfect. All you need for this look really. And then in terms of shoes, I actually had at the time a pair of like cherry red Doc Martens. They're actually a collaboration with another brand, and like, I remember my flatmate got them for me from his work, but they were like quite high. I'll put a picture of them on the screen, and they were like a mix of like, yeah, the cherry red and black. So it totally tied in with the look and the makeup. For this video, I've just done, yeah, a pair of just like kind of chunky style Chelsea boots. I mean, ideally if you had, yeah, a pair of Doc Martens in either like a black or red, or like a pair of boots, like a lace up kind of military style boot, I think would be perfect for this look. Okay, so moving on to 2019, this year I did like a skeleton like sailor, and I had this vintage hat in my collection for a number of years, this like vintage kind of sailor hat. So I knew that at some point I wanted to do like a sailor look, and you know, as you'll see kind of from previous years where I've kind of gone for like a color, so like green or red, this year I kind of wanted to like be blue. So I knew that the makeup was going to be quite like blue kind of theme, as you'll see on screen. So yeah, this year I did a sailor. So I've actually got two outfits. Well, I'll show you what I actually wore, which was all vintage, which I know is going to be impossible to find. So I'll show you what I actually wore on the day, and I'll show you like a simpler version with items from my everyday wardrobe. So this is the top I wore, which is like a vintage top with like, it's fully sequined. And I saw this and I just thought that was such a beautiful kind of unique piece, and I kind of had it in my head that I was going to do like a sailor look at one stage, and I thought this really kind of gave me like that Jean-Paul Gaultier kind of vibe. I don't know if you're familiar with like their campaign for like their kind of signature scent, like Le Mal, which is like the bottle with like the kind of torso and the stripes. And if you've seen any of their ad campaigns, you know that they use a lot of like sailor looks. So that was kind of like my kind of vision slightly, and I knew I had this top. And obviously this is a women's top, and I would say to you, if you're going to go into like vintage shops, charity shops to look for some items, definitely check out the women's section. So yeah, I wore that on top. Then I had this really cool pair of trousers. I think these must be like a military style trousers. They're kind of like a high-waisted, like quite wide leg style trouser. Yeah, I reckon they must have been part of like a uniform at some stage. So I thought they would be perfect for the sailor look. And then I also happened to find a really cool kind of cropped like military jacket. So yeah, overall everything was kind of navy, like stripes, very kind of nautical, very kind of sailor uniform. Yeah, and I just had this over the top, which I thought was really perfect for the look overall. So for a simpler version, I've just got items from my everyday wardrobe for this sailor look. So you'll just need a striped sort of like Breton style t-shirt. I mean, I wear this every year, like in spring and summer. So yeah, this straight away kind of gives you that sailor look. Then I've got a pair of white skinny braces. These are optional, but I just thought these would be great for just to give it a bit more of like a uniform kind of look. Then I've just got a pair of suit trouser in like a blue. I mean, a pair of chinos, like navy chinos, navy suit trousers. Will be perfect for this look. These are just a pair I picked up in the Zara sale. They're kind of like a wider leg, which quite similar to that vintage pair that I just showed you. So yeah, kind of in keeping with the kind of uniform kind of look. And then for shoes, I've just gone for a black leather kind of derby style shoe. Yeah, all you need for this one really. And then yeah, in terms of like hat, I mean the hat will be kind of the finishing touch. You can pick up a hat on like any kind of costume shop or even on Amazon. They've got really kind of cheap ones like, you know, kind of doughboy ones, I think is what they're called. I'll put a picture here on screen. But yeah, that will finish the look off. Other things you can look for if you do go to vintage shops or kind of army surplus shops, it's just like an actual kind of uniform style top. This is one I've just had in my collection. I think this is like a Swedish one. Swedish uniform, but yeah, anything kind of slightly sailor themed, or even if you can get your hands on like one of these, I'm not quite sure what these are called, they're bib. Yeah, one of these, you know, will straight away, you can even have this like over like a white t-shirt even, I think will work perfect. But yeah, these would be my tips and items for a sailor look. So 2020, last year, obviously this was such a weird year. I think we were on our second lockdown, so obviously nothing was going on. And it was the first year that I got ready, did my makeup, took a bunch of photos and videos for TikTok, and then, yeah, took it all off. So, didn't go anywhere. It was definitely a strange one. But again, the kind of inspiration for my look that year, very similar to like the sailor look with the sailor hat, was the fact that I had this cowboy hat as well in like my hat box, my hat collection. Yes, I do have a Halloween box. And yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a cowboy look. I also had like a few Western kind of cowboy style accessories, so I was like, okay, I've got a few bits here, and I ended up doing 3 looks for this one. So the first look was a bit more of like, yeah, kind of traditional, kind of casual, like Western kind of movies style cowboy, like a double denim kind of look. So I had this H&M denim shirt, and the top stitch detail here just, you know, straight away gives it like that Western vibe. So this was perfect for that look. I then did, yeah, just went for that same pair of like slim fit, dark blue, like indigo jeans from River Island. Then I did for accessories, well, yeah, just a bandana. So I had this like burgundy bandana, but like a red one will do. So just kind of very simply kind of tied around the neck like that. And then for shoes, I just had a pair of boots. These are obviously more recent in my collection, but I think if you've got like a pair of like Cuban style boots or anything kind of slightly Western with, you know, like a side zip in this sort of shape, yeah, is all you would need for like a real kind of cowboy Western look with this one. Okay, then for this second cowboy outfit, I wanted to do like a very like dark, like gothic kind of cowboy. So yeah, I went all black, and I just had like a simple black shirt. This is like a linen, like one from H&M. But I had these few accessories which I think really kind of made the look. So I had this vintage bolo tie. Now you can pick these up on Etsy. I'll leave some link down below. And I also had these kind of Western like collar tips. Now these actually came on a shirt that I got on ASOS like years ago. It was like a kind of Western style shirt, like a black shirt, and it came with these little collar tips. But I must have washed it like twice and it just faded. And I was like, okay, get rid of the shirt, but keep these because I know these will come in handy for like, yeah, any kind of future Western looks. So yeah, straight away that that kind of gave that like Western element. I also just added on a like Western style belt with the buckle here. This is just one from Topman. And then yeah, just some slim fit black trousers. So these are the super slim fit from Mango. So yeah, a bit of a smarter look with this one, but yeah, honestly, like any pair of black trousers, black chinos, even if you want to do black jeans, will do with this look. But these are especially nice like over a boot. I really, really like them. And then yeah, again, just like a pair of black boots, like a Cuban style boot is perfect for this one. So these were from Zara. The previous pair were from Topman. But yeah, any kind of style boot that's like slightly Western, is kind of Cuban heel style, I think is just perfect for this look. And then not forgetting the cowboy hat, of course. And then for my final and third cowboy look, and this one was a bit more of like a sheriff, like old school kind of Western film, like sheriff kind of style. So again, all black, kind of black suits. If you've got a black suit, this is perfect. So I've just got one, well, just 2 kind of separate pieces here. Again, the Mango super slim fit suit trousers. And then this is just like a linen, like blazer from H&M. So yeah, even if it's not like a perfect suit, just kind of any separates, like black on black will be perfect for this one. A white shirt. This one's just a re-old from Primark. I think this is one I have like in my Halloween box that I just like have for costume. But the kind of accessory that will really make the look is this Western style bow tie. This is one I found in a vintage shop actually, and just thought it was so cool. It like clips, it kind of has a clip, like it clips open like this on the side, and then you kind of slot that into like the shirt collar. But I thought this was really cool. Now, you don't need to like go out and buy this. I mean, you can find very similar ones on Etsy. I'll leave some link down below. But even if you just have like a piece of ribbon, like black satin or like velvet ribbon, that you just kind of tie around the shirt collar and then just kind of pull so that you get these kind of slightly longer ends. That's all you need really for this one. And then again, yeah, the same boots, kind of Cuban style, like Western kind of style boot, and then cowboy hat, of course, to finish. And then my final look, I wanted to do like a black kind of tuxedo look with the skeleton makeup. I think this is such a classic as well. I think this would be perfect if you're maybe going to like a Halloween ball or like somewhere smarter, or if you're really kind of stuck for an outfit, just get a black suit. I mean, I've actually got a black tuxedo jacket with this one. This is a vintage one that I love, with the double-breasted and like quite wide kind of satin lapels. Black bow tie, and then again, same as before, the white shirt, black like slim fit trousers. If you don't have a tuxedo jacket, just a plain black suit jacket as well will do for this one. But I think, yeah, this is such a nice kind of classic one that I've not done before, but I definitely want to do one year for sure. Otherwise, I mean, other things you can look out for in like charity shops or vintage shops. Just got like a black tailcoat here. So that's like another option for something if you don't have like a tuxedo blazer or like a plain black blazer. Or if you just want something like a bit, yeah, if you just want to go for something a bit more, I don't know, how would you say it? Just something a little bit more kind of extra. I think, yeah, a tailcoat is a really good one. You go for like a top hat as well. So those are all 10 looks. I hope you enjoyed having a bit of a look back over my past Halloween looks with me. Now in terms of makeup, this is what I've used the last couple of years. It's the Revolution SFX makeup palette. I'll insert a close up. So you can see it has like all the colors you would need, and yeah, I find it, you know, to be long lasting, like goes on easily. It's like a nice kind of texture or nice kind of formula. And then my secret weapon, especially if you're going to do like a skeleton, if you're going to do like the teeth, is just get yourself like a really thin makeup brush. I'm not quite sure what this is normally for, but yeah, just a really thin one is all you need, and you'll kind of really be able to kind of get in there and like do the detail and things like that. But yeah, I'll leave that makeup palette link down below. I know it's available in Superdrug in the UK and Ireland, but I'll also leave some other links to other makeups that I've used in the past, which I really recommend and rate as well. So let me know, guys, what you are thinking of going as this year. I would love to know. If you are gonna, you know, take inspiration from any of these looks, I would love for you to tag me in your photos this weekend. Yeah, I'd love to see your looks. If you want to see what I'm thinking of doing, what I'm going to do this weekend, then make sure you follow me on Instagram, as I'll be uploading videos and photos on there. So as mentioned, everything will be linked down below. The different clothing, outfits, all the looks will be broken down. The makeup that I use, any kind of other makeup suggestions, the FX transfers, the couple of blog posts, and the Pinterest board as well will all be down there for your reference. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe if you're new here. My name's Steph. I do men's fashion here on my channel, clothing hauls, outfit ideas videos, come shop movie videos. So I'd love to have you back for more in the future. Now, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful Halloween this year. Make sure to tag me, DM me your looks. I'd love to see them, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.